Hello everybody! Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mackenzie Davis. If you don't know who I am, I'm a Maryland real estate agent, but I'm also a student. I go to Virginia Tech and I study psychology. I am making this video today because I recently randomly blew up on TikTok, which is amazing, don't get me wrong. I'm super shocked about it. I made one video about real estate and how I've been really successful in such a short period of time, and everyone kind of jumped on the bandwagon wanting to do real estate. So I think that's awesome. And now that I have this platform, I'm going to use it. Today, I want to tell you guys from start to finish the process in its entirety of getting my license in 2 months and how much everything in that process costs. That's the bulk of the questions I get from you guys. Not that I mind repeating myself, I just feel like it would be nice if I had this video to reference to because I can't exactly explain everything in 60 seconds. I do want to start this off with a disclaimer. I'm a Maryland real estate agent. If you want to do real estate, you have to be licensed in any state that you're going to be doing it in. Laws and rules are different. If I say something that you don't think is right, it probably isn't. That's because every state is different. Second disclaimer, because people are pissed at me in my comments on TikTok, claimed that real estate was easy. I understand the frustration because it is hard work. Getting licensed is not easy. Like, it's a lot of effort, a lot of work, but it's not hard, if that makes sense. And people might still disagree with me on that. So I'm gonna start off with the process. I did this in 2 months. You want to do this same thing, you probably could. I know a lot of people are curious about how I made money so quickly too. I'll kind of throw in a little piece of that at the end. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you do in your real estate process is taking a pre-licensing class. This class in Maryland is 60 hours. At the end of the class, you have to take an exam. I personally decided to take it online and self-paced, and I think that that's really what sped up my process. I did 7% every day and finished in a week and a half. Usually that class takes people like 3 months. They have to go meet in person, they have to sit with an instructor, and it's only a few times a week. It was a lot of work and it definitely was multiple hours each day. I would have rather knock it out and get to my end result quicker. If you would rather sit with an instructor and really take all of that in, like, I totally respect that. That class in itself was, I think, around $250, and that's because I bought a value pack which came with practice exams and like study materials, which I think were my key to getting licensed. Go to the ceshop.com. I'll link it down below. That's where I took my class. That's where I got my pre-licensing done. Once you finish that class, you're gonna sign up to take your pre-licensing exam. Mine was online and proctored. I don't know if this is because of COVID, because I really was in the heat of COVID. 2 chances to pass this exam. If you fail after the second chance, you have to retake that entire 60-hour course again. A lot of pressure. Luckily, I did pass on my first time. I'm pretty sure you just need like a 70 to pass. I studied for that exam for about a week. Once you pass that exam, it will prompt you to sign up for your state and national exams. So I forgot to mention that that pre-licensing exam I think was around $60. So then when you go to sign up for your state and national exams, you're gonna pay another, I think, $200 total for both of them. I could be wrong. I think they were like 70 each. While they're taken at the same time, these exams are actually separate. So you can pass one and fail the other. The nice thing about that is that if you fail one, you move on to just taking that one exam. Like sections of a test, like you're taking one test that has 2 sections and you can pass or fail one of the 2. I failed state my first time around, and personally I think it's the harder exam because it has less questions. You have to pass a certain percentage of questions, and that's why to me state was harder. I will say these exams are hard. They try to trick you. They want you to know exactly what you're talking about, and that's what makes it so difficult. There's a lot of similar terms and things that can be confused in real estate. If you fail one portion, you still have to pay the entire amount again, even if you only fail one portion. Those exams are in person and they're proctored. If you've ever taken an exam like the GRE or something like that, it's in the same type of place. Once you pass those tests, you're technically a licensed real estate agent. You do have to affiliate with a broker in order to practice real estate. I've had people tell me on TikTok and through Instagram that they like weren't sure, but they didn't think they had to do that. Maryland, you're not allowed to practice unless you're under the supervision of a broker. A lot of people don't know what a broker is. Essentially, it is like your boss, like your supervisor, but you don't even ever have to interact with them. I've actually only been into my brokerage one time. It's not like this boss type figure in your life. They took extra classes and are licensed an extra step above you, and they oversee like the legal aspects, they oversee the financial aspects, and they provide continuing education for you. They will always let you know if you're missing something. I mean, obviously it's good to know what you need to do, but like they are like your backup person. There's a ton of people that work for a broker, and they're all kind of like a part of that team for like legality and just the smoothness of the business, really. Usually they charge a fee. You can either pay yearly or monthly. I choose to pay monthly. My fee is around like $25 a month, which is not bad at all. There's some brokers I know of out there that take like 50% of your commission, which is a lot. Mine charges just a flat rate. I'm not really supposed to say how much just because it's under contract. I totally recommend this versus a commission split, just because I'm paying a flat rate for no matter what price house I sell, whereas like if you sold a $600,000 house with a commission split, you're going to be owing them thousands of dollars. But I will say some brokers offer you things in return. I pay all of my realtor fees myself, but I have that flat rate fee, and some brokers will offer to pay all of those things for you in return for a higher commission split. You know, to each their own. To interview these brokers. And that's the next thing I want to talk about, because people are really curious what you would even ask a broker. They want you more than you want them. In reality, you're making them money. So when you go in there, you want to make sure that they're a good fit for you, because they don't really care who you are, if I'm being honest. Things you want to know: their commission split, like I was just mentioning. You want to know if they pay any of your fees or what extra fees they inquire. You want to know if they have continuing education classes. It's super important as a new agent. You want to know if they offer mentors. Having a mentor was key for me in learning processes and what to do with contracts and things like that. And you just want to know if they're a good fit for you in general. You need to make sure you're going to be comfortable and able to pursue your job at that point. Once you affiliate with a broker, you move on to just fully doing real estate. There are a few other things you have to pay for, and again, this probably varies by state, but for me, I pay for my MLS, which is the multiple listing service. That's how you see all of the properties that are available at the time. And you can even see properties that aren't available at the time. It's a really great service, and that's what all realtors use to know what properties to offer to their clients. To me, all of these costs are really just investments in your own business, because like they're helping you get the results. And if you're able to be successful in your business, then you pay that back like 10 times over. You pay for Central Lock. This might be different, called something different where you live, but that's how you get into the houses that you're showing. Both of these things you need right off the bat. If you're going to start practicing real estate, you need to have that money saved. In total, you're paying for the class, your tests, your broker fee, and these services. And I would suggest saving around $2 to $3K before you start the real estate process, just so you can account for these costs. You'll eventually have to pay for a service like Dot Loop, where you keep all of your documents. That's the entire process from start to finish. This took me 2 months because of the fact that my class was online and self-paced. I started in June of 2020 and I finished in August of 2020. As soon as I got home from school, I hit the ground running and I made my first sale in 3 weeks. So this is already on my TikTok, but if you haven't seen that, then I'm just going to explain it again. I use lead generation apps, which are apps that feed you clients and then you give them a percentage of your commission in return. OpCity is the app that I use. I'll link that down in the description below. Your broker has to be affiliated with OpCity in order to use it, but there's a ton of apps like it that your broker might be affiliated with. So I personally love it. As a 20-year-old who doesn't have connections through family and friends who are ready to buy, because my friends are also 20 years old. I think it's really great. Some business is better than no business. I think the experience is priceless regardless, and it provides you with lifelong clients. Like, these people are going to come back to you and they're not going to be under Op City anymore, and it'll be a full 100% commission. That's how I closed in 3 weeks, and I totally recommend it to anybody who wants to use it. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope that this helped a lot of people and I was able to explain the process more in depth. I know it's a lot of information. I'd love to help you guys prepare in any way possible. Let me know in the comments below anything else you want to see from me. Tomorrow I'm going to start a week in my life as a realtor video. I love watching those myself, and I think people would really enjoy seeing what it is like to be a student and to work real estate. Besides that, you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow me on TikTok for more like smaller tidbit pieces. I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good rest of y'all's weekend. Happy Father's Day, and I'll see you next time.